Imagine not being able to make any of your own decisions for your entire adult life. That you have to go through different people just to find the right resource that you need, hoping that that person won't endanger your life. For many women, that is now the reality they face now that Roe v. Wade is outlawed. On June 24th, 2022, the Supreme Court overturned Roe v. Wade, along with Planned Parenthood v. Casey, which dramatically changed and took away the right to privacy and abortion for many women across the United States. It is now up to the states if they want to outlaw abortion or not. For 13 states, they instated trigger bans so that when Roe was no longer in law, that their state ban would immediately go into effect. Those who do not outlaw abortions, which was 21 states, 10 of them have expanded access, allowing more resources. 11 of them have just kept their original protection over abortion. 3 of them are not protected, so they have not fully banned it, but they don't allow any additional protection for you. 14 are hostile, and 12 are fully illegal. To add more insight to one of the trigger bans, Missouri had passed their ban and expanded it to where they do not make exceptions for rape or incest. They have only allowed abortion in the case of emergency. On estimate, there are 32,000 adult women who get pregnant from rape every year. Only 11% of those women received medical care immediately, and nearly half, at 43%, did not. Abortion is one of the most controversial topics to talk about because it is so opinionated and very political that when people speak about it, they can lead to many misconceptions. I have personally been told that women just use abortion as a scapegoat or just a form of birth control, which in fact, abortion has been on a steady decline since the 2000s. 11.4 out of every 1,000 women had gotten abortion in 2019. Compared to the number before Roe, in the 1950s and 60s, around 1.2 million illegal abortions were performed every year. Illegal abortions were the leading cause in pregnancy-related deaths during that time. The other misconception is how many abortions are performed. Many are by medical, and the other way is by a physician that will use a small handheld tool that will scrape any pregnancy tissue out of the uterus. And the procedure itself takes only 5 to 10 minutes. And those methods are only used if the pregnancy is in the first trimester. But late-term abortion is not a medical term, but it's more of a political one. Abortions that happen after the 20th week are considered late-term. Approximately 92% of abortions occur within the 13-week gestation period, while only 7% occur from the 40 to 20 weeks. As you can see from this chart, the majority of abortions happen at 43% in less than 6 weeks of pregnancy, and then drastically decreases by the second trimester at 3%, and then only 1% will be more than 21 weeks gestation, which at that point it can be due to lack of resources or late detection of pregnancy or medical issues or a non-viable fetus. There is now a fear that the Supreme Court will start targeting other cases as well. Supreme Court Justice Clarence Thomas has stated, in future cases, we should reconsider all of the court's substantive due